obviously for first season in the American Hockey League. What's your takeaway on how the season went for you, and what were your impressions on playing with this young group?
Yeah, it was amazing. I think, just coming in as a first year, just trying to, be able to learn and take in as much as I can from everybody here. And I feel like I did a very good job. And I mean, the guys we have here were amazing. I mean, all the older guys, the coaches, everybody was so vocal. And, if you had any questions, they were always opening to answer it. And it was just amazing. Like, I had great mentors, Lejoie, Goose, Stevens, Hayden, like they all took me underneath their wing. And, just trying to learn from those guys because, they're best at what they do, and I mean, just trying to learn from those guys. But yeah, I felt it was a really good year for myself, and just being able to learn and grow as a player, and looking forward to continuing that.
What are your impressions are on the young core group that are in the Kraken organization, and in addition to the guys that you have possibly coming into the organization here?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be amazing. I know, we had a lot of young guys this year, and you've seen, guys were in the games and doing very well. And when you come up from playing junior hockey, there's an adjustment period. But I mean, just seeing how everybody played and just talking to the guys, everybody fought hard until the very end, and just seeing how hard the young guys worked, whether we were in the lineup, not in the lineup, like everybody came to work every day with a smile on their face, and so I think it's very exciting, and we got a pretty good future here.
Go ahead.
There's been sort of a resounding sentiment with a lot of the guys we've spoken with that this is really the destination spot for guys in the AHL. They'd really like to play here. What is your overall impression of the Coachella Valley, and would you agree?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you get sun 365 days a year. I mean, from where I played junior, it's snow for 6 to 8 months. Like it's really cold, but being here, the sun's out every day. You can go golfing on off days. It's amazing. I mean, we've been to a couple places around the league, and nothing quite fits as it does here. I mean, it's amazing, and I love the valley.
I was going to ask you a question of the AHL in general, the level of play in this league. What were you impressed by it, surprised by it? Was it what you expected? How did you feel like the AHL was?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really gauge when you didn't play a game. Like I was here for the past 2 playoff runs, and I never got into a game, but just it's going to be a harder league. It's going to be tougher, bigger, stronger, faster, and just being able to come in, and then obviously once you get those first games under your belt, you really kind of realize what the game's like and how much more physical and fast the guys are. But I mean, it takes time. I mean, like things with everything, the more you play, the more comfortable you get, and I feel like that's something that really helped me out. Was the more games that I played, the more comfortable I felt, and really kind of getting back to playing my game, and that's the way I felt. You can always assume, but it's never the same as when you actually get in there. Yeah.
I think, Ty, that comfortability was visible for all of us. I mean, exactly what we hope to see out of a rookie season in the AHL, rather, from October to come playoff time. You're having a lot of great minutes, man, a lot of very effective minutes, and looked more confident out there than you would have in October. Did you feel that within yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just, being able to be relied on and playing in those big minutes, just trying to step up when, some of our key guys were out, like Kale and Goose, and just trying to, do as much as I can to help the team win every night. And I feel like, the more, like I was saying earlier, the more you play, the more comfortable you get, and that's something that I really thrive off of. And, I felt I did a pretty good job of that this year.
Was there any particular aspect of your game that you thought matured over the course of the 7 months?
Yeah, I feel like just, one of the main goals of this year, like doing defensive work with Stu, just, my defending and how do I make myself, a better defender, and how to be able to defend at the NHL level. And that's something that, I've really tried to hone in and work on a lot. And, I feel like it's come a long way. I mean, obviously there's always room for improvement, and I feel like that's just something that I'm most proud of this year.
You speak of building the confidence, and noticing you on the ice when there's face-offs, you're very vocal and trying to plan out the play and whatnot. Is that helped you build yourself up and what you need in your leadership skills with the group?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I feel like I've always done just, in junior hockey. That's something that, like you got face-off plans, like you want to always try and be prepared and, try and pull a quick one, I guess, on the other team. And, that's something that me and my D partner, we love to do, just call face-off plays, try and, try and get something going in the offensive zone, or whether it's the defensive zone, you know, try and get some stuff going. But yeah, I feel like that's something that has really helped out, you know, just being able to, you know, be able to talk to those guys and be able to call those plays and those sort of things.